So here we are looking at the Slash Brainstorm, which is new for 2015, and I'm still riding it and having fun on this. I just really like this board. It's got kind of that older school camber rocker profile from when hybrid camber first came out with Rossignol and Nidecker. Rossignol kind of led the way, and then I think one of the designers from Rossignol went over to Nidecker and continued on there, and they're cool with each other about doing that, which is kind of nice that it didn't involve a lawsuit and they just said, whatever, go for it. We've all copied this technology before, but you can see it's just a small bit of camber, maybe 40% camber, 60% rocker, maybe even less camber than that. And you can see there isn't much camber going on between the feet, but it is set back. So it's very similar to the Jones Mountain Twin, how they have camber between the feet, but it's set back so there's more rocker in the nose, less rocker in the tail, although the Jones has more camber going on. The Jones is probably more like 60-40 or 50-50, where this is more like 40% camber or 30% camber. I don't know the specifics, but it definitely feels like a lot less. But just having that camber set back a little bit really makes a difference in the way it rides. It feels a little more fun to carve on than some hybrid camber boards with this camber profile, with this much camber underfoot. And it obviously, I haven't had any powder with this, but obviously this will just float really well because it's also got a 20 millimeter setback. Then you've got that setback camber, so you've got extra rocker in the nose, so it's going to be a very surfy, easy ride. I'd say this reminds me so much of the Jones Mountain Twin mellowed out with a deeper side cut or something going on, so it turns really quick edge to edge, where the Jones Mountain Twin doesn't do that as much. Sometimes I find it a little sluggish in tight tree runs, where this I'd have absolutely no problem. I could just bam, 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 quick back and forth. And you can see here, it's got a pretty easy flex to it, super easy to butter without being too buttery. And it's got a little, I think it's got a little something going on in the side cut too. Yeah, it's got some kind of, I think it's got like a very mellow magnet traction, but maybe not. Maybe it's just a standard side cut, but the edge hold is really good. And you can just kind of see, this is a really fun board. I'm not sure if it's going to be a favorite or not, but it's going to be something that I'll recommend a lot, especially if the price point is less than the Jones Mountain Twin. It's just like, it just feels like a mellow Jones Mountain Twin that's a little more playful. We've taken it everywhere. I've taken it all over the mountain, into the park. Jimbo's taken it into the park and done well in the park. And it's just one of those boards that's just lively, snappy. It feels a lot more lively than you would think for its camber profile, for how little camber there is in there. And it's just a very forgiving, playful, just fun all-rounder, like a true forgiving all-rounder that you can take in and out of the park. You can go all over the mountain, and on a powder day, if you want to set it back and get easy float and get surfy, there's just, it's going to be a great board. These fun tip and tail. That's the Brainstorm.